I think I was in class fourth or fifth when I first tried to sing, like doing whether I can sing or not. I was watching this Raja Hindustani. I think that was the first Indian Bollywood film that I ever watched, Raja Hindustani. I was so much into Amir Khan. So I was thinking that like these people, there is no singer. These people sing like live, like they're very talented. Everything happens just like that, and I was like, yeah, I had to kind of very weird kind of imagination, very ignorant in La La Land. Okay, so yeah, around those times when I remember vividly that my school bag was bigger than mine, so it's very much bigger. Nowadays, I see these kids when they say that they are in class 5. I really cannot believe, because I really cannot believe. I don't know why it's happening. Like the physiology, appearance of people are really changing. Like nowadays, a kid of 17 can easily look like a 40-year-old man or 40-year-old woman. So this all comes in the, I think the fitness, for like people say that fitness is very easy, taking care of your health is very easy. It's not easy, especially in this era where everything is so artificial. Like the foods that we are getting, even the vegetables, like animals are getting injection. There are lots of notions, information overload, and learning is very difficult. Like there are lots of information, like yeah, your information is on your fingertip. You can click and have, you know, a gigantic amount of information in front of you, but learning is not easy. It's like you have to filter, you have to be critical thinker. Even when you are taking these crash courses, you must be very careful about the people that you are learning from, whether this person that you are talking to and taking a crash course with her or him is a capable person to teach you something. So it's all about decisions. Like otherwise, if you're not critical thinker, you will, and you are unable to filter everything, then you will learn lots of crap along with like 2% of the right information that you will learn. It will be like you must be very intelligent in this era to learn. Learning is not easy. Otherwise, like lots of, I have seen lots of people, they are like seeing this podcast. Uh, a gray-haired man is coming there, like with his glasses, looking like professor, aged, like 80 years old, 70 years old. He's talking some shit, and they look the appearance and the Dunning-Kruger of that person, and then believe the statements. They are like, oh my god, cause this man is looking in a certain way like professor, and he's talking in a Dunning-Kruger way, then I will believe him because he look like a person who knows something, although they're talking total shit. Like there is something going on around very much in nowadays people, this era of information overload, that people have learned, people know nothing, but they have learned one skill: shooting shit with confidence, like Dunning-Kruger. There are lots of unskilled people, but with a huge amount of overconfidence, and sometimes this overconfidence work for them. Like they come and sit in a certain way and talk with lots of conviction, although they're talking total crap, but because they really fool the masses. So in this era, you must be very very intelligent to learn, because although information is everywhere, you can hire a teacher, you can hire a therapist, you can go to Google, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Instagram, you can learn. You can get access to lots of information, but learning is not easy. You can have lots of books, but reading a book, what you're getting out of the book really matters, and yeah, really matters, because I can give the same book to 10 different people, but they can get you know uh, different things out of that book. So learning is not easy. Okay, so first time I tried to sing, I was very young. I was in class fourth or fifth. And dance, I think, happened before that. When I was 6 years old, I was going to this English class. There was one lady, she put me down with this song, मैंने पायल को okay, I was not able to do these steps like girls, because I have never been a girly lady. Still, I'm not. I sit like a man. Initially, I used to feel very much insecure about my body language because it's not like a conventional way of being a proper lady. But it's the way I am. Okay, so yeah. So but it was like, because back then there were like less resources, but I try to learn as much as I can from different sources, like watching movies, Indian films, especially Amir Khan was my favorite, Aishwarya was my favorite. I really wanted to be a pretty lady like Aishwarya. I really adored her. I used to print her pictures, and everybody is aware about these things. Like, I was always out of the class because of having something of some Bollywood, my favorite Bollywood stars. Amir Khan and Aishwarya was on top. Like, I had cassettes of you know, Amir Khan, Aishwarya, Dil Ka Rishta. I had lots of printed pictures from, you know, the visuals of Aishwarya in that film. I was really thinking like, no, she's a living Barbie doll, and I really have to look in that way. Okay, so this interest was in me. Like, there was something in me that was telling me that although I don't look in a certain way, but I can be like her. I can be pretty like her, I can be talented like her, I can be intelligent like her, I can be beautiful like her, I can be in movies like her, I can dance like her. Daya was one of the first dance choreographers that I was able to do a little bit like better than, you know, the rest, because I was a very bad dancer. My body was stiff. I have worked very hard, although I was good in sports, but sports is very different from the dance choreography. Like, in dance is very much like acting. You have to like take the shape, change your shape according to the song, the lyrics of the song, the rhythm of the song, the sense memory that you are getting the song, the theme of the song. Okay, it's like you have to build a kind of character. It's not only about the movement. You have to build a character for the song. Like, I can give me one song, I can dance in 3 different ways on that song. Right now I'm working on my skill stick, but it's possible to get the same choreography but dance in different ways. Like, sporty way is my way, because it's my personality. I've always been in sports because of my defected body, defected legs. So I really like to be a kind of lady, because I'm a real woman man in my real life. So it's kind of thing that I really cherish, because sports have always helped me throughout my life. So I really want to have a kind of body posture which is more close to my own personality, which is sports. Okay, so that's why whenever I'm taking this choreography, even from ladies like Noora Fatehi, Kamli was my favorite because it was very sporty. It was one of the first songs that proved that a lady in Bollywood can also dance like a real woman man. Like, women are not only for being there to, you know, be girly and like say that, see my waist like this. Woman can also be a real woman man and dance like a you know, like that way that woman must be. Okay, so that's why I have huge respect for choreographers like songs like Kamli, because he was a big breakthrough in Bollywood. Okay, so yeah, so over the years I have, okay, first it was like a rough kind of education with lots of wrong learning, right learning, But I was always curious. I have learned without facility, and I have reached a level where I can create a kind of facility for myself, although it still is very expensive for me, but to learn properly from different kind of people about this field. I think 4 years back I learned that singing is also not about only having a high pitch, and having a good voice. um, Singing, I do singing. I said that I have interest in singing, but it's not like my first interest. I do it because of my confidence in my field, because whenever you are in this field, if you get involved into this kind of things, like singing will help a lot in voice modulation. So I'm working on this song. It is kind of like, I'm learning to like change my voice, where I should go down, where I should go up, and I shouldn't be a flat singer. I shouldn't be proud of my pitch, that oh my god, I can hit the highest pitch, because singing is not about that. Singing is about creating a very beautiful wave. It's about being, if you are soft, accept your repertoire. It's not important that you hit the high pitch like Ariana Grande, because some people are good in some things, and you might be a fine singer, but your repertoire is not that. So it's not important to, especially in this verse, never try to be like other people. Some people have their own skill stake, some people have their own repertoire. Like when Al Pacino was acting, he was not trying to be like other people. He had a kind of skill stake that he had created for himself based on his own personality. So in this fields, you shouldn't look towards this certain person. For example, I look towards Aishwarya and said, oh my gosh, she's a very pretty and Barbie lady, and she's fragile, and I must also be fragile. It's not like that. You have to, self-awareness is I think the first step. You must be extremely self-aware. What is your repertoire? What is your skill stake? If you are a woman, man, accept yourself the way you are. It's not important that you also try to be a fragile and pretty lady. If you have a mediocre face, accept your face the way it is, and work on lots of intrinsic values, because in this verse especially, beauty is not only the outside, the appearance beauty, because half of the beauty, even more than half of the beauty, is innate, is coming from all the intrinsic values that you have inside. Because sense memory, the things that you think in your mind, it really shows on the screen. If you be insecure about your face, if you be insecure about your talent, if you be insecure about your body, your clothing, it will show on a screen. Even no matter how much you try to hide it, it will show. If you are not skilled enough, no matter how much you try to hide it or try very hard to overact, which we are calling it indication, it will show on the screen. And although the audience might not be very much educated in the field of cinema, but there is something, emotion in human beings, no matter how much they are ignorant about the field, but they will sense that there is something wrong with you, which is coming from inside. And that wrong thing is that you are insecure about yourself and you are trying hard. Or if something is special in you, the audience will catch it very instantly. Like when I was even 6 years old, when I was watching Amir Khan on screen, I was able, although I was 6 years old and I didn't know anything about, this sense memory, or there's intrinsic values, or there is something which is coming inside you, is making you attractive. But I was very much aware that he has something in himself. It's not only about his appearance, that he's a good looking man. The way he was looking towards women, it was different, and that takes lots of inner work that you have to do. And majority even is still, whenever I'm talking to my peers, they think that this field is very easy. You just have to be beautiful, you just have to be slim, you just have to be fit, good looking. No, I think that being good looking and having a nice figure and scaling up in fitness, that is a that is a very important part of this field, because end of the time you will be on the screen and you must look good, you must look pretty, you must be fit, because this is your job. But the rest of the work is extremely difficult, and it's not only about appearance or how fit you are or what clothes you are wearing or how you look. It is extremely difficult work, and you must scale up in lots of fields like psychology, sociology. You must be aware about your surrounding environment and the industry, politics. uh, you must be you must learn about, like socializing, which is extremely difficult for me because I've always been an introvert in my life, and socializing have always been a challenge for me. I have always been independent from a very early age, and I am a very, extreme kind of introvert. I love my solitude, and everybody is aware about this. Everybody who knows me, they know that I am introvert, and it always is very difficult for me to socialize. I love socializing, but with very, like, the people that I love to socialize, like the people, like if somebody like Amir Khan come to my life, I would love to socialize with him once in a while, because I'm introvert. I believe that people like Amir Khan also, they are like that, like they need breaks from socializing from the people to go inside their zone and, reflect on lots of things, because without reflection, without having solitude and your time, without recharging, I think that creation and being creative is impossible. Okay, why I am able to create even when I knew nothing about, the field of music or, dance or it is etc. I used to create. When I'm sitting back, I look back why I was able to create, because of solitude. Whenever you are sitting alone, you are reading, and your mind goes and hit different directions, and lots of things will hit your mind, and you will be like, oh my god, this is possible, I should do this, and you try and you try and you try, and ultimately you will come out with some kind of creation. Okay, so I was working on this song. So singing is not only about having a high pitch, a good voice, and singing is about lots of things. Especially if you want to perform, you must be able to uh, own the whole stage whenever you are on stage. And I think as a singer, you are responsible to work on your stage, because lots of people will come, like this Sayara film. Millions of people, thousands of people will come there to see you sing live, but also see your performance. And as a singer, if you're not able to own the stage, like this artist, Britney Spears in 2000, Michael Jackson, I think that you know you are missing out on a huge part of this domain, because singing is, especially if you are a performer and a singer, it's about being able to own the stage, being able to sing live, being able to accept your repertoire, and having a skill stick, not being flat, being able to create a beautiful wave, and yeah, and always being responsible towards the people who are following you, by coming out with lots of new creations, and yeah, being genuine towards this field, because I think that these fields are only possible with genuine love. It's not like you step into this fields with a mindset of like, I wanna be famous, I wanna earn money, with having nothing on your plate. When it comes to skill stake is, I think that before even thinking about, like, I'll be famous, I'll have this much fame, I'll have this much money, your main priority must be your skill stake, because I as a person cannot accept myself having nothing, being a 1% and being an overhyped person. I think that when you are something, you are really able, and then with your own ability, you are uh, achieving these byproducts. Then that time, you will build something meaningful in this fields.